Dreams are fascinating, mysterious, and often leave us wondering about their meanings. They can bring us to distant places, help us relive past memories, or even present us with vivid scenes that feel more real than the waking world. But have you ever dreamed of someone who has passed away? It's not unusual to experience dreams about deceased loved ones, and many cultures and spiritual beliefs attribute profound significance to these dreams. In fact, such dreams are often seen as more than just fleeting nighttime visions. They can be viewed as a bridge between the physical and spiritual worlds. In spiritual teachings, including those shared by Padre Pio, a famous Italian saint, dreams involving the deceased are believed to carry deep meaning. He famously said that when a loved one appears to you in a dream, it is more than just a recollection of their memory, it is a spiritual encounter. For many, such dreams can be a source of comfort, as they offer a sense of closeness and connection that transcends death. When a departed family member, friend, or loved one visits you in your dreams, it may feel as though they have come to offer guidance, express love, or even give you a message, something important to carry with you on your journey through life. These dreams are often filled with powerful emotions, and their impact can linger long after we wake up. Whether you wake up feeling comforted, confused, or even unsettled, it's common to wonder whether these dreams mean something more than just our mind processing memories or emotions. Could there be a spiritual purpose behind them? Are they a way for the deceased to communicate with the living? While the answers to these questions are not always clear, many people who have experienced such dreams report that they often leave a lasting sense of peace, closure, or even guidance. For instance, imagine dreaming about a deceased loved one who smiles at you, offers a comforting word, or shares a final piece of advice. These dreams can often help provide the closure we may have needed when the person was still alive. Sometimes, a loved one's dream visit is not just about emotional connection. It could also be about conveying a warning, giving encouragement, or sharing something important from beyond. The meaning of dreams involving the deceased is not limited to simple memories. In many religious and spiritual circles, it's believed that dreams are a tool for spiritual messages and that the departed are still connected to us through these visions. It is not uncommon for people to seek interpretations or guidance after experiencing such dreams, often turning to priests, mediums, or spiritual guides for help. Padre Pio himself would often provide advice on dreams, urging people to reflect on their experiences and trust that these dreams were significant in some way. But how should we respond when such a dream occurs? Should we ignore it? Or is there a deeper spiritual message waiting to be uncovered? In the following sections, we will delve deeper into the various interpretations of these dreams, explore personal stories of those who have experienced them, and share practical tips on how to approach and understand these encounters. Now, have you ever had a dream where someone you love, but no longer see in the physical world, visited you? What was the experience like for you? Did it leave you with any special feelings, thoughts, or questions about the connection you share with them? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Please leave a comment below sharing your experience or thoughts on the topic of dreams involving the deceased. After you share your story or reflection, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to stay updated on more discussions like this one. Your interaction is deeply appreciated and will help us continue exploring these fascinating topics together. Dreams have always been a topic of intrigue and fascination for humanity. Across cultures and throughout history, people have believed that dreams are more than just random images and emotions created by our subconscious minds. Many spiritual traditions hold that dreams serve as a bridge between the physical and spiritual worlds, offering glimpses into realms beyond our ordinary perception. In particular, dreams involving the deceased are often seen as a profound form of communication, offering messages that transcend the boundaries of life and death. From a spiritual perspective, dreams are not just passive experiences but active encounters that invite us to connect with higher realms of consciousness. According to various religious and philosophical beliefs, the physical world is only one part of the vast universe in which we exist. The spiritual world, or the realm of the unseen, is just as real, though not always perceptible to our senses. Dreams, especially those that feature departed loved ones, are believed to provide a direct link to this unseen world, allowing us to communicate with souls who have passed on or to receive guidance from spiritual forces. In many traditions, it's thought that the deceased continue to play an active role in our lives, though their presence is often felt more subtly than in physical form. When someone we love passes away, it's common to experience dreams where their spirit seems to appear to offer comfort, wisdom, or even warnings. These dreams are viewed as a way for the spirit of the deceased to remain connected to the living, offering both closure and insight into the mysteries of life and death. For example, in many indigenous cultures, dreams of deceased relatives are seen as a sacred experience, a moment when the veil between worlds is thin and communication is possible. In Christianity, it's believed that dreams can sometimes be messages from God or angels, guiding individuals through difficult times or offering spiritual insight. Similarly, in Eastern philosophies like Buddhism and Hinduism, dreams are often seen as a way to process karma or receive wisdom from spiritual guides. The connection between dreams and the spiritual world is not always easy to understand. While some may see these dreams as purely symbolic, others view them as genuine encounters with the deceased, where the boundaries of life and death blur. Regardless of the specific interpretation, the common thread is the belief that dreams serve as an important tool for spiritual growth, healing, and understanding. Dreams have long been regarded as more than just the mind's nighttime theater, where thoughts and emotions play out in abstract forms. Many cultures and spiritual traditions view dreams as significant opportunities for deep, spiritual connections. They are seen as powerful tools for communication with the divine, the deceased, and other spiritual realms that transcend our physical existence. While dreams often appear as mere reflections of our day-to-day experiences, they hold the potential to offer us profound insights, guidance, and a sense of closeness with the unseen world. At their core, dreams serve as a medium through which the conscious and subconscious minds interact. However, from a spiritual perspective, dreams are also believed to offer a direct channel to a higher plane of existence. This plane, often referred to as the spiritual or metaphysical world, is considered to house beings like angels, ancestors, and spirit guides who are able to communicate through the dream state. In these dreams, individuals may experience encounters with loved ones who have passed, receive messages of healing, or be shown symbolic representations of their spiritual journey. One of the primary ways in which dreams offer spiritual connection is through the presence of deceased loved ones. In many cultures, dreams involving the departed are seen as visits from the spirit world, where those who have passed on return briefly to offer comfort, advice, or closure. These encounters can be incredibly healing, as they offer the living a sense of continued connection with those they have lost, helping to ease grief and foster emotional healing. The belief in such dreams transcends time and geography, whether in Western, Eastern, or indigenous traditions. The idea that dreams are a sacred space for communication between the living and the dead is prevalent. In addition to connecting with the deceased, dreams also offer opportunities for communion with angels, deities, or other divine beings. Many spiritual practices, such as Christianity, Judaism, and Hinduism, hold that angels and divine messengers can visit us through our dreams to provide guidance and insight. In these instances, the dream is often seen as a divine intervention, where the person's prayer or desire for guidance is answered through a vivid, symbolic experience. These dreams can inspire individuals to make significant life decisions or offer them clarity during times of crisis. Furthermore, dreams also have the potential to serve as reflections of our own spiritual growth. In moments of self-reflection, we may experience dreams that challenge us, offering symbolic images and events that push us toward self-discovery, healing, and transformation. Dreams, in this sense, become a mirror of the soul, showing us our inner truth and calling us to awaken to a higher purpose. Through this lens, dreams are not just passive occurrences but active invitations to connect with the divine aspects of ourselves. helping us realize our potential as spiritual beings. Dreams about deceased loved ones are among the most profound and emotionally charged experiences many people encounter. These dreams can be deeply comforting, healing, and even transformative, offering a sense of connection that transcends death. They are often interpreted as visits from the spirit world, where the deceased return to offer guidance, closure, or simply to reassure their loved ones that they are at peace. Below, we explore some common types of dreams about the deceased and the possible meanings behind them. One of the most common types of dreams people have about their deceased loved ones is when the person appears alive and well, often engaging in normal activities. These dreams are often filled with a sense of warmth and happiness, as the dreamer is able to interact with their loved one as if they had never passed away. These dreams are frequently interpreted as a sign of the deceased's well-being in the afterlife, suggesting that they are at peace and thriving in a different realm. For many, such dreams provide a sense of comfort and reassurance, especially in the early stages of grief. Another type of dream involves the deceased offering guidance or advice to the dreamer. These dreams may take on a more symbolic tone, where the deceased communicates a message, often through words or gestures. For instance, a dreamer might see a late relative advising them on a life decision or giving them a sense of encouragement during a challenging time. These types of dreams are often seen as acts of spiritual guidance, where the deceased offers support from the afterlife. The messages conveyed are usually filled with wisdom and compassion, encouraging the dreamer to continue their path in life with confidence. In some dreams, the deceased may appear to be in distress or experiencing some form of discomfort. These dreams can be unsettling, leaving the dreamer with a sense of unease. However, spiritual interpretations often suggest that these dreams may symbolize unresolved emotions or unfinished business between the dreamer and the deceased. The dream may serve as a prompt for the living person to resolve their own feelings of guilt, regret, or sorrow, thereby offering a path toward healing. Such dreams may also reflect the dreamer's own emotional struggles with the loss, indicating a need for closure or reconciliation. Occasionally, a dream about a deceased loved one may have a more metaphysical or symbolic quality, where the deceased appears in a form that is unfamiliar or unexpected. They may appear as a spirit, light, or a figure that transcends their earthly identity. These types of dreams are often viewed as profound spiritual experiences, where the deceased is seen as having transcended the physical realm and now exists in a higher state of being. These dreams can be deeply moving, offering the dreamer a glimpse into the spiritual world and a sense of connection with something greater than themselves. Finally, there are dreams where the deceased may simply appear to say goodbye. These dreams are often short and sweet, with the deceased person expressing love, peace, and a sense of finality, while they may leave the dreamer feeling sorrowful upon waking. These dreams are often viewed as a final farewell from the departed soul, offering closure and the reassurance that the loved one has moved on to the next phase of existence. The approach to interpreting dreams about deceased loved ones is deeply personal and can vary depending on individual beliefs, cultural perspectives, and spiritual practices. However, there are several general frameworks and approaches that can help provide insight into these dreams, allowing individuals to better understand their significance and potential messages. A common approach to understanding dreams of the deceased is to see them through the lens of emotional healing. In many cases, these dreams serve as a means of working through unresolved grief, offering the dreamer an opportunity to process feelings of loss. Psychologically, dreaming about someone who has passed away can be a way for the subconscious mind to attempt to heal wounds that have not yet been addressed. The dream may present the deceased person in a way that allows the dreamer to say goodbye, share unspoken words, or express emotions that were difficult to convey while they were alive. Another common method of interpretation is to view these dreams as a form of spiritual communication. Many people who experience dreams about deceased loved ones believe that these encounters transcend the boundaries of the physical world, providing a direct link to the spiritual realm. In this approach, the dreamer may interpret these dreams as messages from the deceased, offering guidance, comfort, or reassurance. The idea of spiritual communication is particularly prevalent in various religious and spiritual traditions, where it is believed that the deceased continue to watch over their loved ones from the afterlife, sending signs or messages to aid them in their earthly journey. From a symbolic perspective, dreams about the deceased can also be seen as representations of certain qualities or aspects of the deceased person's life that the dreamer may be missing or in need of. For example, if a deceased parent appears in a dream offering advice, it may symbolize the need for the dreamer to seek guidance or wisdom in their current life situation. Alternatively, if a deceased loved one is seen in a dream in a positive light, it may reflect the dreamer's yearning for love, support, or security, qualities that the loved one provided during their lifetime. In some traditions, dreams of the deceased are seen as a form of visitation, where the spirit of the departed returns to provide closure or to deliver an important message. In these cases, the specific actions, words, or emotions experienced during the dream can hold significant meaning. For instance, if a deceased loved one is seen smiling and peaceful, it may signify that the individual is at peace in the afterlife and wants to reassure the dreamer of their well-being. Conversely, if the dream involves a sense of distress or unresolved tension, it could indicate that there are unresolved issues that need to be addressed by the dreamer, whether emotionally or spiritually. Cultural beliefs also play a significant role in interpreting dreams about the deceased. In some cultures, such dreams are considered normal and are even viewed as a way for the deceased to maintain a connection with the living. For others, these dreams may be regarded with more caution, and the dreamer may seek the guidance of a spiritual advisor or healer to interpret the dream's meaning in the context of their own spiritual beliefs. Dreams have long been regarded as a source of guidance and insight, often providing solutions to problems or helping individuals make important decisions. When it comes to dreams involving deceased loved ones, this potential for problem-solving and decision-making is no less powerful. These dreams can act as a bridge between the subconscious mind and the spiritual world, offering clarity and perspective that might be difficult to attain in waking life. One of the key ways that dreams can assist in solving problems is by allowing the subconscious mind to process and work through complex issues. Often, when faced with difficult choices or uncertainties, the mind carries the weight of these concerns into the dream world. Dreams about deceased loved ones may surface as a way to guide the dreamer toward a resolution, even if the dream itself doesn't offer a direct answer. Instead, the dream can create a space where emotions and thoughts that were previously suppressed or overlooked come to the forefront. By reflecting on the content and emotions of the dream, individuals may find new perspectives or alternative ways of approaching a challenge. In some cases, the deceased loved one may appear in the dream offering advice, encouragement, or even warnings that help to illuminate the right course of action. The deceased might speak directly to the dreamer, share insights, or provide comforting words that help the individual feel more confident in their decision-making process. For example, a dream about a departed parent giving advice on a career change may symbolize the dreamer's own desire for validation or reassurance. The presence of the deceased person in this context may also represent a sense of trust or inner wisdom that the individual can rely on when making important life decisions. Furthermore, dreams about the deceased can act as a catalyst for emotional healing, especially when the dreamer feels stuck or unsure of how to move forward in life. Grief and unresolved emotions can cloud judgment and make it difficult to see clear solutions to problems. By offering closure or by presenting the deceased in a peaceful or guiding light, these dreams can provide a sense of release, allowing the dreamer to let go of lingering emotional burdens. This newfound emotional clarity can often lead to more confident and decisive actions when faced with real-world challenges. Dreams about the deceased can also serve as a reminder to trust one's intuition and inner wisdom. In many cases, the deceased are seen as a symbol of deep wisdom or personal experience. Their appearance in dreams may encourage the dreamer to reconnect with their own inner voice or to reflect on the lessons and values that the loved one imparted during their lifetime. These dreams can foster self-reflection and offer valuable insights into how to approach personal dilemmas or decisions. In cultures where the belief in spiritual communication is strong, Dreams about deceased loved ones may be seen as a direct channel for guidance. The dreamer might interpret these dreams as a form of divine intervention or a message from the spirit world, offering important instructions or advice for life's challenges. Whether the dream involves the deceased offering words of encouragement or merely providing a sense of comfort, the underlying message is often one of hope, reassurance, and clarity. Ultimately, the process of solving problems and making life decisions through dreams, especially those involving deceased loved ones, is deeply personal and subjective. It involves a combination of emotional processing, spiritual reflection, and intuitive wisdom. By approaching these dreams with an open mind and a willingness to listen to the messages they offer, individuals may find themselves better equipped to navigate life's challenges with a sense of peace and confidence. Dreams have long been seen as a source of divine guidance, spiritual connection, and self-awareness. When we experience dreams involving deceased loved ones, they often carry profound messages. But deciphering their meaning can sometimes require more than just logical interpretation. The act of prayer and reflection can play a critical role in understanding these dreams, especially when seeking clarity on their spiritual or emotional significance. In many spiritual traditions, prayer is considered a means of connecting with a higher power, receiving guidance, and seeking comfort during times of confusion or grief. When it comes to dreams about deceased loved ones, prayer can help prepare the heart and mind to receive insights or messages that may be embedded in the dream. By setting an intention before sleep and asking for clarity or understanding, individuals can invite a deeper connection to the spiritual realm. Whether the dreamer is seeking answers to specific questions or simply hoping for peace, prayer creates a sacred space where guidance can be received. Prayer also helps create an openness to the messages that dreams might carry. It allows individuals to quiet their minds and hearts, making it easier to differentiate between the noise of daily life and the subtle whispers of spiritual insight. When faced with an intense or emotional dream about a deceased loved one, prayer can provide a grounding mechanism, helping the dreamer process the experience with grace and patience. It also creates a sense of trust in the process, allowing the dreamer to let go of any anxiety or uncertainty regarding the meaning of the dream. Alongside prayer, reflection is an essential part of understanding dreams, especially those involving deceased loved ones. After a powerful or meaningful dream, taking time to reflect on its symbolism, emotions, and messages is crucial. Reflecting on a dream can involve journaling, meditating, or simply sitting quietly to contemplate the details of the dream. Reflecting with an open heart allows the dreamer to discern the layers of meaning that might not be immediately obvious. The symbols, people, or settings in the dream could represent aspects of the dreamer's life that require attention, healing, or resolution. Reflection also enables individuals to process the emotions that arise from these dreams. Dreams about the deceased can evoke strong feelings of grief, longing, or comfort, and these emotions can provide valuable insights into the dreamer's current state of mind. By reflecting on these feelings, the dreamer can better understand their emotional needs and how they are navigating the challenges in their waking life. Sometimes, reflection uncovers unresolved feelings about the deceased, which may lead to healing or closure in the waking world. Prayer and reflection also help to deepen the spiritual connection between the dreamer and the deceased. In some belief systems, it is thought that the deceased continue to watch over their loved ones or communicate through dreams. Prayer, in this context, can be an act of honoring the deceased, showing gratitude, or seeking their guidance. Reflection, then, becomes a way to receive and understand the messages they might be offering. In many cases, the dream may not offer direct answers, but may instead provide comfort, peace, or validation of the dreamer's spiritual journey. The process of prayer and reflection in understanding dreams is not only about interpreting the symbols or events of the dream itself, but also about engaging with the deeper emotional and spiritual layers of the experience. By combining prayer and reflection, individuals are better equipped to approach their dreams with a sense of openness, gratitude, and clarity, ultimately leading to a more meaningful and insightful understanding of the messages conveyed. Ultimately, the importance of prayer and reflection in understanding dreams lies in their ability to guide the dreamer toward a deeper connection with themselves and the spiritual world. These practices create a framework for receiving guidance, processing emotions, and discovering the wisdom that lies within dreams about deceased loved ones. As individuals learn to integrate prayer and reflection into their dream interpretation practices, they often find that their dreams become more meaningful and serve as a powerful tool for personal and spiritual growth. Dreams, especially those involving deceased loved ones, can evoke a wide range of emotions, from comfort and peace to confusion or sadness. While some individuals may find personal solace in reflecting on these dreams privately, sharing them with trusted individuals can significantly enhance the understanding and processing of the dream experience. This exchange not only offers different perspectives, but also promotes healing and emotional support, particularly when the dreamer is struggling to make sense of the message or the feelings it stirs. One of the primary benefits of sharing dreams with trusted individuals is the sense of connection it fosters. When we experience powerful or meaningful dreams, particularly those involving loved ones who have passed, it can sometimes feel as though we are carrying a heavy emotional burden. By sharing these dreams with close friends, family members, or spiritual counselors, the dreamer allows themselves to be heard and validated. This process can alleviate feelings of isolation and loneliness, as the dreamer realizes that others are also open to the idea of spiritual connection through dreams and can relate to the emotional impact of such experiences. Trusted individuals can also provide valuable perspectives on the meaning or significance of a dream. While the dreamer may feel a strong emotional reaction to the dream, sometimes it can be difficult to see the situation objectively. A friend or family member who is removed from the emotional intensity of the dream can offer insights that the dreamer might not have considered. For instance, they might identify certain symbols or recurring themes in the dream that point to areas of the dreamer's life that need attention or healing. This external perspective can help the dreamer gain a clearer understanding of what the dream is trying to communicate. Moreover, the act of sharing dreams fosters a sense of mutual trust and support. When someone shares a deeply personal experience, especially one that involves the deceased, it is an invitation for others to listen and offer comfort without judgment. This exchange can be deeply healing, as it allows both the dreamer and the listener to reflect on the shared human experience of love, loss, and the desire for spiritual connection. In the case of dreams involving deceased loved ones, this shared understanding can strengthen bonds between individuals, as they acknowledge the power of dreams in bridging the physical and spiritual realms. In some cases, the act of sharing a dream can also provide a sense of confirmation or reassurance. For example, if the dreamer receives a comforting or validating message from the deceased, sharing this experience with a trusted individual can help reinforce the sense that the dream was not merely a product of the subconscious, but rather a genuine spiritual experience. The listener might offer comforting words, affirming that the deceased is at peace or that the dream represents a form of communication from the other side. This reassurance can help the dreamer release lingering doubts and embrace the dream as a meaningful experience. Additionally, sharing dreams can facilitate personal growth and emotional processing. Dreams, especially those involving deceased loved ones, often bring to the surface unresolved grief, feelings of regret, or a need for closure. Talking about these dreams with a trusted individual can provide an opportunity to work through these emotions in a supportive environment. For example, a dream about a deceased loved one might bring up unresolved feelings of guilt or sadness. By sharing the dream with someone who listens compassionately, the dreamer can begin to process these emotions and work toward healing. Trusted individuals can also encourage the dreamer to reflect on the positive aspects of the relationship they shared with the deceased, helping to shift the focus from loss to appreciation and love. In some spiritual traditions, the sharing of dreams is also seen as a communal practice that strengthens the collective bond of a community. In these contexts, discussing dreams within a group setting can offer a sense of collective healing and connection. The shared experience of dreaming about the deceased can serve as a reminder that we are all connected to the spiritual realm. and that our loved ones continue to guide and support us, even after death. In these settings, the act of sharing dreams can serve as a form of spiritual growth, as individuals come together to reflect on the deeper meanings behind their dreams. Ultimately, encouraging the sharing of dreams with trusted individuals helps to normalize the experience of spiritual connections through dreams, especially those involving deceased loved ones. By creating an open, supportive environment where dreams can be discussed freely, we allow for greater emotional healing, mutual understanding, and spiritual growth, whether it is through offering comfort, providing a new perspective, or simply lending an empathetic ear. Sharing dreams is an essential part of processing these experiences and gaining insight into the messages they carry. The bond between individuals and their loved ones transcends physical boundaries, extending beyond life and death. The concept of an unbreakable spiritual connection is deeply rooted in many spiritual traditions and belief systems. This connection, though invisible to the human eye, is believed to persist even after a loved one has passed away, continuing to offer comfort, guidance, and a sense of presence. For many, dreams involving deceased loved ones serve as powerful reminders of this ongoing spiritual connection, providing a sense of peace and assurance that the bond remains intact. At its core, the idea of an unbreakable spiritual connection suggests that love, in its purest form, is eternal, whether through memories, rituals, or dreams. The essence of the relationship between individuals and their loved ones continues to live on. This connection is not bound by time or space, and it exists on a spiritual plane that cannot be severed by death. In dreams, this unbreakable connection often manifests as vivid, meaningful encounters with deceased loved ones, where they offer messages of love, guidance, or even healing. For those who have experienced the loss of a loved one, dreams about the deceased can be a deeply comforting experience. They may feel as though the person has returned to offer reassurance or to convey an important message. In many cases, these dreams are not just figments of the imagination, but are seen as a form of communication from the other side. The deceased may appear in familiar settings or engage in conversations that provide clarity or closure. These interactions affirm the belief that the spiritual connection is never truly broken, and that loved ones continue to be a source of support, even after death. The unbreakable spiritual connection can also be understood in terms of energy. Many spiritual teachings propose that everything in the universe is made up of energy, including our relationships and experiences. When a person passes away, their physical body ceases to function, but their energy is believed to remain in the spiritual realm. This energy is often thought to continue influencing the living, providing guidance or protection, and sometimes even interacting with them through dreams. The unbroken flow of energy between the living and the deceased underlines the enduring nature of the spiritual bond. In addition to providing comfort, these spiritual connections also offer opportunities for personal growth and healing. For those who are grieving, the dream encounters with deceased loved ones may bring a sense of closure or resolution to unresolved emotions. The deceased may express love and forgiveness, allowing the dreamer to heal old wounds. Alternatively, the dream might offer wisdom or guidance that can help the individual navigate a challenging period in their life. These experiences affirm that the deceased remain a part of the dreamer's life, continuing to provide insight and emotional support, even after death. This unbreakable spiritual connection is not just a one-way relationship. While dreams about the deceased often involve messages or encounters initiated by the departed, these dreams also serve as a reminder of the dreamer's own spiritual growth. By connecting with the deceased through dreams, individuals can explore their own beliefs about life, death, and the afterlife. This connection encourages a deeper understanding of the self and the universe, fostering spiritual development and a sense of interconnectedness with the world around them. Moreover, the unbreakable spiritual connection can be seen as a source of strength. During difficult times, the knowledge that loved ones are still present in spirit can provide a sense of comfort and reassurance. This connection reminds us that we are not alone, and that the love shared with those who have passed away continues to shape and guide our lives. The presence of the deceased in dreams offers a sense of protection, as if they are watching over us, ensuring our well-being and helping us navigate life's challenges. In many cultures, rituals and practices are designed to honor the unbreakable spiritual connection between the living and the deceased. These rituals may include prayer, meditation, or the creation of sacred spaces where individuals can connect with their loved ones on a spiritual level. By engaging in these practices, individuals reinforce their belief in the enduring nature of the bond, strengthening their connection with the spiritual realm and finding peace in the knowledge that their loved ones are never truly gone. Ultimately, the concept of the unbreakable spiritual connection highlights the idea that love transcends physical death, whether experienced through dreams, feelings of presence, or other spiritual encounters. This connection serves as a reminder that the bonds we share with our loved ones continue long after they have passed. It offers comfort in the face of grief, wisdom in times of need, and a sense of peace that the love we hold for those who are no longer with us is eternal. Dreams are not just random occurrences of the mind. They hold deep spiritual significance and can be powerful tools for personal growth and connection with the spiritual realm. However, many people struggle to remember their dreams, which makes it difficult to access the messages they may carry. With intentional practice and a few mindful strategies, you can enhance your ability to recall dreams and open yourself up to receiving their spiritual messages. One of the most effective ways to improve dream recall is to start keeping a dream journal. By placing a notebook or journal by your bedside, you can immediately write down any fragments or details of your dreams as soon as you wake up. Even if the memory is vague, jotting down what you remember helps solidify the images and feelings, allowing your mind to retain more vivid details over time. With consistency, you'll notice that your dreams become more vivid and detailed, and your ability to remember them improves. Setting an intention before sleep is another helpful practice. By consciously deciding that you want to remember your dreams, you signal your subconscious mind to prioritize this task. A simple affirmation, such as "I will remember my dreams tonight," or "I am open to receiving spiritual messages in my dreams," can prime your mind to be more receptive to the messages you might receive during your sleep. When you wake up, try not to jump out of bed immediately. Instead, take a few moments to lie still and reflect on any dreams or feelings you experienced. The longer you linger in that state between sleep and wakefulness, the more likely you are to remember the details of your dreams. Often, dreams slip away quickly after waking, so this quiet moment of reflection can help you catch the fleeting memories. Creating a calming sleep environment is also essential for improving the quality of your dreams. A peaceful and comfortable space promotes deeper sleep, where the most meaningful dreams often occur. Make sure your bedroom is free from distractions, such as bright lights or loud noises, and consider using soothing practices before bedtime, like meditation or listening to calming music. This type of environment helps your mind relax and opens you up to a more profound connection with the spiritual world during sleep. As you begin to remember your dreams more clearly, pay attention to any recurring symbols, emotions, or themes. Certain images or feelings may carry significant spiritual messages, and recognizing patterns in your dreams can help you decode their meaning. Over time, you will start to see connections between your dreams and your waking life, and these messages can offer guidance or insights that are particularly relevant to your current situation. For those who want to deepen their dream experience, practicing lucid dreaming can be especially powerful. Lucid dreaming allows you to become aware that you are dreaming while still in the dream. And with this awareness, you can intentionally communicate with dream characters or symbols. By asking questions or seeking guidance within the dream, you can directly engage with the spiritual messages being offered. While dream symbolism is important, it's also essential to trust your intuition when interpreting your dreams. Not every dream will come with clear-cut messages, but the feelings and emotions within the dream often point to the heart of what's being communicated. Trusting your inner wisdom and following your gut feelings can help you understand the spiritual significance of your dreams, even if they are not immediately obvious. Before you sleep, consider engaging in a short meditation to quiet your mind and prepare it for receiving messages. A few moments of deep breathing or focusing on a calming thought can center your energy and create space for spiritual insights to emerge during sleep. This practice can help you tune into your higher self, which might bring clarity or direction through your dreams. Finally, it's important to be patient with yourself throughout this process. Dream recall and the ability to interpret their spiritual meanings don't always come overnight. Be kind to yourself as you work to strengthen your connection with the spiritual world through your dreams. Trust that with time, persistence, and an open mind, you'll gradually improve your dream recall and ability to receive messages that guide you on your spiritual path. By incorporating these practices into your routine, you can enhance your ability to remember dreams and cultivate a deeper connection with the messages they carry. Whether you're seeking guidance, healing, or clarity, your dreams can serve as powerful spiritual tools for personal growth and enlightenment. Dreams, particularly those involving deceased loved ones, hold significant spiritual meaning and offer a unique bridge between the physical and spiritual realms. They provide us with the opportunity to reflect on our lives, receive guidance, and connect with those who have passed. Throughout this journey of understanding dreams, we have explored their powerful potential to serve as tools for spiritual connection, personal growth, and healing. As we've seen, the process of interpreting these dreams requires a combination of open-mindedness, intuition, and reflection. By paying attention to the symbolism and messages within our dreams, we can uncover insights that help us navigate life's challenges, make important decisions, and find peace amidst grief. One crucial aspect of interpreting dreams is understanding that they are not merely random or fleeting images in our minds. Dreams, especially those about deceased loved ones, can be profound and symbolic messages sent to us from beyond. These messages often offer comfort, direction, or warnings that can help us make sense of our waking lives. By fostering a deeper awareness of our dreams and the spiritual connection they offer, we open ourselves up to new levels of understanding, healing, and growth. The journey of understanding and remembering our dreams is an ongoing process that requires patience and dedication. With practices like keeping a dream journal, cultivating a peaceful sleep environment, and embracing the belief that our dreams are valuable, we can strengthen our connection to the spiritual world and improve our ability to receive meaningful messages. Ultimately, the final lesson is to trust in the process. Dreams are not just fleeting experiences, they are windows into a deeper spiritual reality. By respecting their significance and allowing ourselves to truly listen to the messages they bring, we can enrich our lives, find greater meaning in our daily experiences, and deepen our connection to the spiritual realm. As we continue on this journey, we must remember that the unbreakable bond between us and those who have passed, and the messages they send, will always be there to guide us.